18 weeks, fellas. Time to talk about Hut and what happened this week. We've got some sweet new cards, dropped the new Evo set, another $20 giveaway, and all the other stuff that normally comes. I'm No Sleeves 12. Here we are, boys. So we've got new Evos, new Legends, a flashback. Let's get those weekly alumni out of the way first and just move on, all right? So again, these are pretty much all insta-sells. If you do pack one, none of these are useful. So Joe Watson is the first one. He is the low guy on the totem pole this week, followed by Gary Dornhofer. Sick name, but again, you're not going to use him. If you do pack them, sell them instantly. There'll be some Flyers fan out there that wants them. You've got the 84 Mike Knuble. Awesome card. I used to love Mike Knuble. Again, just sell them if you get them. Again, guys, these are worth way more in coins than they are in actually on your team. Then we've got the 87 Bill Barber. Getting up there, but these speeds on these cards are just absolute trash. I mean, you could stick them on defense at 90 if you have BU on your team, but again, then we've got the 90 overall Brian Prop. He is not bad. Like, if you had BU and you packed him and you really needed a defenseman, he would be okay. But I would still sell, because you're a 90 overall, there's going to be a Flyers fan for sure that wants this card for a decent price. So I would sell him. And then finally, the 91 overall this week is Keith Primo. And it's super sad that they made these cards prior to the game being released and realizing how making alumni with such low speed would impact later in the year, because Keith Primo was one of my favorite players when I was a kid. He does have BU, but he's completely unusable. Let's get into that nasty flashback. Since his retirement was announced, they did a flashback 91 Rick Nash. Not going to lie, his synergies are sweet with the BU and DZ, but the rest of the card is kind of lacking. I think a lot of people are going to overspend because, one, there's only one flashback currently, and two, it's Rick Nash. But I would probably sell this if I packed it, because it's going to be worth more than what the card actually is, because he's going for more than what Thanksgiving Kane is, and Thanksgiving Kane's just a better card. Let's check out the Primetime and milestones currently. We got the 90 overall Primetime Braden Point. Speed synergy is kind of a waste for him. Face-off master at least makes his face-offs okay. He's got endgame speed, but his shot is kind of lacking, although he does shoot right, which is rare in the endgame, so he's not a bad card. I'd still, Primetime I would sell. We got a 95 Connor McDavid, BU and DZ as a synergy. Now everyone's going to want to know, is this worth getting at all if you didn't get the Christmas one? I wouldn't get the Christmas one. I would grab this one if you don't already have it. If you do pack this card, I would sell this one over the Christmas one, because this Christmas card is a superior card. But again, if you're looking for a Connor McDavid, this would be the one to get other than the Christmas one that goes for like 400,000 more currently. This one I saw on the market for about 450, which is a fantastic price considering. Here's a milestone card that I wouldn't sell. He's got kind of booty synergies, but again, after speaking with the developers, the rating does matter as far as their stats go, and he is gigantic. This would be one I would love to try out. Let me know how it plays in the comment section, guys. And lastly, we've got the 91 milestone John Tavares. He's still really slow. I guess if you get him and you really want him, you could put him on defense and he would actually be a half-decent card. Again, he does have the speed synergy, so that's not bad, but I would sell him if I packed him. Let's move right into the new Evo 2 cards. We've got the 90 overall Austin Matthews. This one's going for about $1 million right now. BU and CS, good combo of synergies. This isn't a bad card to grab for $1 million. You can obviously use him, but there are better cards currently, but he's going to upgrade pretty quickly, and he's a guaranteed 99, so if you wanted to go spend the coins on him, I would go get it, and if I were to pack him, I'd probably keep him. Next up is the 90 overall Mark Giordano. This is a hard sell for me if I packed him immediately. He's got pretty good speed, but his shot, much like all other defensemen, because of how they started out when they were rated early in the year, is still just cheeks. I would much rather have a forward compared to this Mark Giordano card. Now, he's a guaranteed 99. That being said, if you can get him for a couple $100,000, as far as selling him goes, I totally would and grab a better card to throw back on D. Moving on down the list, a lot of these are sells for me. The 89 Evo Claude Giroux, 100% sell. His shot is just brutal considering, and you know, you can get a couple 100,000 for him for sure, and I definitely would take it. Next up, we got Phil with the speed synergy. So he has basically maxed out speed and a pretty good shot on the wing, and he shoots right. I wouldn't see a harm in keeping him, but again, he is rather low at this point in the game. Next, we've got Seth Jones, pure investment card. He's guaranteed a 99 with 90 skating and 79 shooting. You're not using him for quite some time. So if you've got the extra coins, this is a guaranteed 99, but again, you can't use him, man. Like, there's just no way. Like, at this current stage with everyone having such fast teams, it's just tough. Following him, we've got Brad Marchand. Man, hasn't been upgraded at all, basically. The Evo Marchand's an 86 with 90 skating and 84 shot. He's going to get an upgrade, but you could probably make a ton of coins off of him. I wouldn't keep. Following him, we've got Matt Dumba. I would sell immediately. I believe he got hurt, so that hurts his chances for his final numbers. He might get Defensive Team of the Year, Team of the Year, but with that injury, I don't know, man. So I would just sell him to be safe. Following that, we've got the 81 Elias Pettersson, guaranteed 99 with BU and DZ. Here's the thing, you could grab him and for like 350K and stick him on defense until he gets his 99, or you can sell him and make a ton of coins. So next up is Jeff Skinner, a little too slow for the shot as well as the shot, so you can't even hide him on defense, really. I wouldn't. If you pack Jeff Skinner, that's a sell. And lastly, we've got the 84 Devan Dubnyk with decent synergies. I mean, he's big enough where it wouldn't really matter. You can just hold him in case he gets an upgrade. But, again, this is probably a sell situation. Let's check in with comp seasons now. Thank God there's no more pause glitching on PS4. So, currently, we've got the 94 Vladimir Tarasenko. I'll say this, guys. If you want a shot at Hut Champs, Saturday is the day to do it. Because all the biggies are going to be in the Washington Capitals event. If you want to try and place well, I would get your games in early and then just let it sit. You might get your highest position ever. And then next week, we've got the Ryan McDonough. Such a weird Hut Champs card. But, I mean, another good defenseman. But, yeah, that's a odd choice. Now let's talk the Biggie Legends. They put Ted Lindsay back into packs. He is currently my second line right defenseman due to the slap shot and the insane speed. A new strategy of mine that I use as far as forwards on defense, guys. He's going for like 450 to 500K right now. I would probably sell him, but he can be used in multiple places. Like it's odd because his accuracy is so low, so it kind of hampers him on the wing because you want to have someone who can pick corners on the short side wrister. That's why I have him on D, but yeah, I would probably sell him, to be honest with you. Then we've got the 93 Brian Chacha. This card is nasty. Definitely one I'm trying to get, but right now I see him up for like 1.5 mil. It's going to be one of those situations like Sundin where it's just super hard to get because they're only in packs limited time. The pull rate is so low. It's tough justifying the 1.5 for Trache when, you know, you could save up another 1.5 and get Gretzky or Mario, but definitely worth, if you can find him for under 1.5, pull that trigger. And then we've got the 95 Jacques Plante. Great synergies, decent size, and he plays stand-up, so it's like Sawchuk. It's tough because I think that he's probably going to be one of the best goalies in the game, but if you have enough coins to get him, you can get Sawchuk for free, so it's tough. Now, if I packed him, I would see what he goes for. If it's anything over a mil, which it probably will be, I would sell, but because goalie just isn't nearly as important as forward, but again, he would be awesome to try out. And after some good pack pulls this week on stream, my team upgraded even more. I was able to cash in and get the 99 Mario, so here is my lineup currently. I've got the 99 Mario, 99 Gretzky, and Sakic on my first line. I'm really still messing around with things. I don't know if I like Mario on the wing. I'd probably rather have Wayne just because he seems quicker, but the top-end right-handed cards, they're just not as good as lefties, and there's just more abundance of lefties that are very, very good. Moving on down the lineup, second line is Christmas McDavid, Kucherov, and Solani. I've been loving this line. Solani being on my second line makes it super dangerous. It's the problem, again, I'd have to move McDavid to the wing, I think, if I put Lemieux down there, and then I'm wasting someone, I think, on my third line in Sakic or McDavid. So then on my third line, I've got LaFontaine, Adam Oates, and Modano. That Modano is super crispy to fire short-side wristers with. I don't know if anyone else finds that, but he's been a great card for me. And then on the fourth line, I've got Gartner and Clark and Kane. Now, I'm going to try and upgrade the Kane. I do want Dale Howardchuk. Or the Pasternak to go on the right or on the left side because he's one of the better right-handed cards. But then I've got to jumble things up. But I know that Kane's going to be moved, or possibly Ted Lindsay and move Kane to defense. I don't know yet, but that's just some things I'm trying on offense. And on defense, my forward experiment on the back end, Bernie Jeffrey on with that 99 slap shot accuracy and power and 99 speed. Having an awesome time with him on defense with Brian Leach, who's got a cheat code as well from the point with those D-to-D one-timers. On the second unit, I've got Christmas Doughty with Ted Lindsay. Again, Lindsay with that 99 speed and 94 slap shot power. I might move him for Kane. And then on the third line, I've got Al McInnes and the Christmas Duchesne. In net, I'm still using Fleury and Andy Moog. I'm real close to my Sawchuk. So nothing's really going to change there. I'm going to get my Sawchuk, and yeah, that pretty much wraps things up here. So guys, that takes care of Week 18 in Hockey Ultimate Team. The giveaway for this week's winner that I pulled on Twitch was New York Rangers fan 1357 on YouTube or on Xbox. He's hockey smartass. So GG, buddy. I'll get in touch with me either on Twitter at No Sleeves Gaming. Or in my channel when I'm streaming live on Twitch, or just reply to that comment. We'll set something up, and I'll get you that card next week. Same thing, guys. Subscribe to the video, or subscribe to my channel. Comment on this video with your gamer tag and console, and on Friday I'll pull you on stream. You don't need to be there. You just got to message me next weekend. So guys, I hope you have a great time in Hockey Ultimate Team this week. Be sure to catch me. My podcast, my weekly podcast I'm doing Monday through Friday. It comes out in the morning talking all things EA Sports NHL, and it's gotten pretty good so far. So thank you guys again. I'll see you next week.